morning, folks. I'm Eric.
Hey, I'm on. Eric, I am unwrapping this big-ass Konica Minolta printer, and guess what? It's going to be cheap. And people are going to ask us all sorts of questions. How does it work? How much toner does it take? Does it take this? Does it take that? We have no idea. That's why we're making it $99.
So this is a Konica Minolta BizHub C458.
This is going to be absolutely unbelievably low cost.
We don't know a damn thing about it.
Yeah.
It hasn't even been plugged in.
No.
But that's how we roll here with copiers. And you know who uses these is the UPS stores.
That's right. And you know who else? Richard. Richard bought one for his bookkeeping business. He's like, that thing works awesome.
That's a small Richard. I mean, a smart Richard.
Richard's normal size. There's nothing small about Richard.
I'm sorry. I did not.
Richard.
Big Richard is a great guy.
Just regular Richard.
Okay.
Just standard Richard.
Speaking of Richards, look at this. We got in a hell of a TV stand.
That's
with
right.
a free TV on top of it.
Eric, we're going to tell the people this. We know nothing about the TV. We're selling you the stand for $99 because it's big, badass, and you happen to get a TV for free on it.
What about the technology? Do we
You know what?
anything about
It depends. If you're being nice to us, maybe we'll give you that with it.
Okay, so this has got a...
Tecnologia.
Let's see how well behaved you are. Technologia.
okay.
Yeah, we know nothing about the TV. You can ask us questions. You can plug it in. $99.99 for this. Okay? Look at these wheels. Look at those casters. Okay? That's what you need to know. People are going to be like, does it have HDMI? Is it smart?
We know nothing.
I know nothing. The TV's free. You're buying the stand. Okay? This is what you're buying. This stand.
Okay.
$99.
Next. We're about to go this way for more excitement.
Let's go.
There's a lot of new happening and some price drops. So what we've got today over here are a little bit of the monitors.
Yes.
So, what do you know?
22-inch Lenovo monitors. Most of them do not come in with power cables, but the power cable is one of those dumb standard ones like this.
Easy.
Easy to buy. You probably have one of these hanging out. This is going to be $19.99. They have a display port on them, so if you're like, does it have HDMI? You can use display port to HDMI. Just buy the cable.
One dual monitor arm, wall mount,
It mounts to the wall.
$9.99.
And that's the only hardware that we have is what's there.
Yep. Then we did something special today.
We did?
With 2 conference tables.
Oh.
So it's currently conference table season. And the other day you had a reason why it's conference table season.
I don't know. I thought training season was over.
No, conference table season.
David, I've
is-
just been listening to too much Dua Lipa.
So this is 7.5 feet, 4 feet wide, 9 comper, which is probably $3,000 or $4,000 new. It is a
Peanut shape.
yes, $49.99.
There you go. You don't have a dining table? Yes, you do.
Yep. Here
You know,
it is.
at the end, including tax, it's $54.11. I don't know how much cheaper you
Bring
can
some
get.
tip money so we can tip the guys for putting it in your vehicle.
That's right,
for
because
you.
that is ridiculously cheap.
And then we are headed upstairs for more conference table
Well, Lechuga.
excitement, as
Yep.
well as other possible new things to show.
I just want to remind the people that we have 60 by 30 desks with a hanging file for $499.99. You can pick your color.
And you
Crazy.
can pick it up today.
That's right. We have a ton of them in stock today that are going to be Coastal Gray, Newport Gray, Espresso. Are those the colors that we keep in stock right now?
Yes.
Okay, there you go. Those are the people's favorite colors.
There's no need to look behind you. Just trust the stairs are there.
I don't.
Everything will be fine.
We'll
You
see.
need to have faith.
I'm not George Michael, Eric.
All right.
Good
So,
morning, Nancy.
We're now upstairs, a little higher altitude. We just burned 5 calories.
Yeah, we did. Does it count extra when we went backwards, or we get negative 5 calories if we go backward?
So up here, I wanted to highlight this. This just came in. We have a bunch of these available.
Oh, wow.
So if you need a plethora of these, we have these at 66 inches wide, 24 inches deep. They are white. Is that white?
That's white.
Okay. They're $299.99 each. And of course, we have other flavors or types downstairs. But that is a commercial grade electric height adjustable.
How fun.
Okay. Next.
I think it's all steel.
Okay.
Ugh.
Hi. There were 2 conference tables here.
There were.
2 are
Indeed,
coming
Tim.
in a little while.
Okay.
And we searched our distribution center and found that we have a huge amount of conference tables.
Good thing, this is conference table season.
So if you're worried that we don't have it in stock and you want one that's discounted, scratch and dent, or used, we have a plethora of them that aren't shown out here because we don't have 1 million square feet to put them all in. We have a lot, but we don't have a million.
46,000.
So
many.
we're bringing more in. So if there's a specific one that you're looking for and you'd like it not at a full new price, let us know.
That's right.
This one is a new scratch and dent
Yeah.
with brand new legs, elliptical base, which is the expensive fancy
Ooh,
base.
that is a fancy base.
Now, let me tell you what's great about this base.
What that?
Okay. So let's say I'm sitting here. I'm going to simulate Melanie. So get ready for fast action.
That's not Melanie.
Get ready for fast action. Okay.
Melanie's doing a terrible
So
job of simulating you.
I am. I have trouble with my knees hitting everything on Earth. Okay, they just flail. Okay, my knees flail, and if you're worried about hitting yourself, there's nothing sharp here. In fact, there's a deflector shield. This is called a human knee deflector shield for elliptical legs, and your knee will deflect off of this, so you can't hurt yourself.
Oh, wow.
So no bonking.
No bonking.
Meanwhile, it's got a modesty panel in case you don't wear pants.
That's right. Roll
And
in like Fridays
a
is
port
Chet.
here for cords. This is 44 inches wide at its biggest girth, 29 inches tall, 8 foot deep length.
Well,
And so
I
love that.
then this
Alright.
one is also maple, and we recently dropped this to
$199.
$199, but today it's dropping again.
What?
$99. Half
Oh,
of half. So that
MG.
already went to half, it's dropping half again. So these are real half-halves.
Eric, there's no reason for somebody not to be able to have conference tables and good conferences while they're at it. $99.99 is unbelievable.
So this is Knoll, K-N-O-W-L.
There's no W in no, but okay.
that's a 6 foot.
There's a free W.
Oh man, what is this, Wheel of Fortune?
It's $99. So this is a hell of a deal, and this is 6 foot. Okay, next. The famous Oklahoma, okay, we call that, this is the center of the facility upstairs.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to point out a few ridiculous deals for you.
Okay.
And then we're going to head to tables, just so you know. So on our way over there, $49, okay? Great credenza. $99 for a Kimball desk. $99 for an OFS desk.
Come on.
Big badass desk. $29 for 3 different IKEA tables. How big are they, Non?
Eric, these are going to be 48 by 31 and 29 inches high, and they're the Galant, like the Mitsubishi you used to drive in high school.
And this is the Bacrant, and it is $59.99.
Beckett.
Still
And
Beckett.
there's another Bacrant over there that's $59.99.
Oh man.
So you can't, if you've been searching for a Bacrant, we got your Crant. Bacrant.
That
Oh,
could have
man.
gone
Okay,
south
a lot
in
of
so many
tables here.
ways.
Hi. $49 and $29 and a few more. $199 for these training tables. We have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of them. 10 of this exact one. 60 by 24, $199. Commercial grade, fixed. It doesn't.
No flippity flops.
No flip flops, and it's got modesty panels on it with electric.
I love it.
Then you need a $29 table that you're going to put your sewing machine on, perhaps your husband evaluation papers.
I think that's going to be better, Eric. That thing's pretty light for a sewing machine. I'd be afraid.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a good cutting table.
Husband evaluation.
You can observe your husband and evaluate him on this
That's right. Put his
desk.
hands trembling on there. You'll see him.
Hold on to this. Hold on to your butt. $14.99.
Oh damn.
Okay. Then recently we marked the 6 foot steel case down to $99.
Love that.
Look at the base. These are serious bases. These weigh more than a Yugo. The car Yugo.
I remember those.
A plethora of steel case left. This is the last of the steel case
That's it?
training tables. That's
Unbelievable.
it. We had a bunch. These are 60 by 24s. They're $299. They're probably $800 a piece new. How many are here? Don't know, but how many do you need is what we need to know.
There's
On
a lot.
these, we have a lot available at $299. These look like they've never been used. We have no evidence that anybody actually used them. This was a government contract, so probably no use was had. $299 a piece.
Who knows?
Oh, I don't know.
Well, there's a government holiday. Okay, next.
Good.
A plethora of tables back here. Hayworth at $199.
4 of these left.
Herman Miller at $199. Nope, this is not Herman Miller. This is Knife Edge, brand new. This was a sample at $199. And these puppies are only $99 a piece.
That is spectacular.
66 by the 30.
Love that.
4 left.
Okay.
Breathe.
Hi. 3 of these left. People love these. These are IKEA. They're rolling files. They have a combination lock. Look at this.
What is that? Velvet?
Look at this. Watches, rings. You can use this as a baby dresser. You can use it as a file.
Dress up a little baby right here.
And then we have a plethora of file cabinets here. These are all Herman Miller at $39.99. But I thought what I'd do today is give people a bonus break on these.
Okay, what are they going to be now?
Half.
$19.99 for those?
What?
$19.99.
That's terrific.
So the Herman Miller are dropping to $19.99.
Those are tough.
And we have, these are fantastic. These are like brand new. Look, we've even got keys. The tape is on here still that you can pull this off. I don't want to pull it off because it'll give you the joy. More keys. There's instructions if you do not know how to file. Because filing is very, very regimented.
It is.
That's right, Anne Marie.
More
Dog
Herman Miller
treats.
Steel case.
Yep, and the Hayworth behind it.
Hayworth's at $29.99 for subscribers.
Yep.
And these brand new ones, $59.99.
Love it.
3-drawer, combination lock, and if you don't know how to work it, it comes with instructions.
Love it. If you want to buy a key for it, it's $5.
How easy is that?
Very.
No, I think we're done.
Where are we located?
6838. Bayadera Road.
What are our hours?
10 to 4, Monday through Friday.
Saturdays?
11 to 3.
Sundays?
Never open on Sundays.
Hello, people.
Come here.
Toodaloo.